Hello everyone, I'm back today with a recipe that I'm making. I am making French onion soup. Yummy, yummy. I haven't had this for a long time, and for some reason today it just hit me. Ooh, I want some French onion soup. Alright, I've been looking at a lot of recipes online today because I have made this a few times, but I thought I'm going to get on there and kind of refresh my memory on what to do. But I'm going to go ahead and do it my way, and you know, maybe a little bit of what they suggest into some of the recipes. But I've cut up three. I have one more onion to cut up. I cut up, these are called sweet onions, and I bought them from Fresh and Easy. Check it out. I was going to buy onions in the onion section, or the produce section, and the lady said to me, "Oh, do you want onions? They've got some marked down on the reduced rack." Well, guess what? Everything in their store is dated. These sweet onions, there is not a single thing wrong with them. So I got 2 onions per bag for 95 cents. Here's my mess. Alright, so I've got 3 onions. I'm going to cut one more because I forgot that. I've got about a tablespoon of butter in there. Some of the recipes call for unsalted, but you know what? I don't have unsalted, and so I'm going to use just regular salted butter. I also bought some of this organic beef flavored broth. I thought that'd be really good because you're supposed to put beef broth in your French onion soup. And I was going to go ahead and buy my garlic, some fresh garlic, and cut it up, but then I found this in the refrigerated section. It is called sliced garlic, fresh sliced garlic. So it comes like this. So you just put that in your refrigerator and it's already cut up for you. I do carry the jar. I have the jar here too, but I wanted something a little bit fresher. So I'm going to use one of those. I'm going to put my onion in there. I'm going to start sauteing it here, because you want to saute your onion when you first make your soup. You don't want to just start making your soup with raw onions, because you want the onions to release that really delicious flavor that they get. Basically what you're doing is you're caramelizing your onion. So I'm going to stick that in, cut my other onion up, and I'll be right back with you in a few. And as you can see, I decided to add a red onion to this too. I've never done this, but I was reading in one of the recipes. Excuse my steam that's getting on my lens, but I'm going to continue to saute these in the butter that I use. I ended up putting a little bit more butter just to saute them. And remember, even if you use like 2 or 3 tablespoons, you're dividing that into a lot of bowls of soup. So it isn't like it's going to be that much fat, because really that's about the only fat you're going to use, other than possibly your bouillon, or your broth I should say, which, looking at this, it's 1 cup, 20 calories, 1 gram of fat. So this whole thing has 4 grams of fat in this whole container of broth, so that's nothing. So you're probably talking about maybe 10 grams of fat in this whole pot of soup that's going to be coming up here. And then of course you do add bread. And here I got a good deal on this too. Check it out, $1.14. They mark everything down for the date, and so I got that too. But you do cut up your baguette and you put it on the top of your soup when you're done, and then you put cheese on it, and then you put it in the oven and kind of grill or broil the top of your soup bowl so that you are getting your cheese kind of crusty. Alright, I'll come back with you when I'm farther along. I forgot to videotape how the onions look caramelized when they're done, but I did add some flour after they caramelized. I added some flour, and you kind of stir fry that with the flour, your onions, and then I went ahead and poured in my broth, and I did add water to it, about 2 things, 1.5 of bottled water. And I've got some salt in there, some thyme. I also poured some red wine vinegar in there. It does call for like a white wine, but I just used what I had. And I also put about a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, which it called for. And basically you make it however you like. So I'm going to go ahead and put the lid on this and let it simmer for probably about half an hour, 45 minutes, and I'll bring it back and see what it looks like. See you in a bit. I'm back. It's done, and I simmered this for about probably 45 minutes. That way you get all the full flavor of the onions soaking into your broth. Here it is. I've got it scooped up in its bowl. I have pieces of bread that I've already put in the oven and got crispy. I didn't put anything on them. I didn't make them like garlic bread, but I just made French bread and made it real crispy. I didn't want to go and buy any cheese because I had tons of cheese, so I've got pepper jack on here, and I'm giving my husband more cheese than me. And I'm also going to sprinkle some Parmesan on it. And then I'm going to put it in the broiler in the oven, and I'll show you what it looks like when it comes out of the oven, and it's crispy. And that's all you do, and you've got delicious French onion soup. Thank you for watching my videos. Love you guys. Bye.